Sometimes you just gotta lay up, man.
You got anything? Oh, come on!
What's up, guys? Super excited to bring you some action from the Sacramento RV park. We've got Rob, the course designer, and local pro Chris Whoops. We're going to be competing in an 18-hole match. The RV park is in all the toughest spots. It's the toughest course in town, and Rob has been kind enough to put all the pins in the toughest locations. So I'm super excited to battle with Chris and get some insight from Rob on each one of the holes.
Hey guys, I'm Rob Pine. I'm the course designer here at Sacramento River RV Park. This golf course, this is hole number 1. We'll be playing today, and the B position is 370 feet. This is part of the original layout. The options are to go up over the top, most likely, with the big giant Anheuser. And you got a low window down below, normally with the forehand. Third option a lot of people try is the backhand roller. Since the original development of this hole, 2 additional placements have been installed straight ahead that are the most popular. So rarely does anyone get to see these in this location. So this should be quite a challenge for these guys. Can't wait to see it.
Hole 1 looks like a 370-foot par 4. We got a Mando on the right, so you can go low ceiling through the tunnel, or you got the option to go over the top. Basket's tucked back right, so you got to make the Mando. Like Rob was saying, I'm going to be taking the over the top route, going past the Mando, throwing a roller, and landing pretty late, and then curling towards the basket.
All right, yeah, I'm probably thinking about throwing the over-the-top roller shot, try and have it come down in the center and kind of give me a putt up there.
You actually were rolling up and you hit that concrete and took a bunch off of it.
Yeah, it looked good. The guys on the bench told me I might have missed the Mando, but I'm not sure.
We can go to video review.
Okay, all right.
Knock it in. Smart choice on the layup.
Yeah.
Who got CTP on their putt?
I'm out. I got self-tap today. I was going to pick it up, but
Do house rules come into effect?
Yeah, house rules, absolutely. If you make it lefty form, it counts. Absolutely.
Guys, this is hole number 2. Number 1 didn't give up any birdies, so it looks like the course is ahead so far. So what we're looking at here is more than likely they're going to be looking at a roller. Are they going to be using a backhand or a forehand? That's yet to be seen. I personally prefer the forehand roller. Most people prefer the backhand. There's also an up over the top flex shot that I see used quite well. This hole is in the C position. It is 297 feet. It has quickly become the favorite position of this hole. It's on the edge of around a 25-foot drop-off. Let's see how they do on this one.
as Rob stated, this is a roller hole, so I'm going to be throwing a roller. There's a low-hanging limb that you want to get under and get past, and then curl back around right towards the basket, not go too far. It's a nice big drop-off.
There's a couple different routes to go on this hole. You could either do the really high Annie flex shot around the big tree up there, or you can put down a roller like Rick did and try and get it up close. And I'm going to go for the roller.
Should I go for it?
So
We got a death putt.
I'm thinking so, because you were just talking about hitting that putt just a couple days ago.
He thinks I'm going to go down there and have to make a death putt for par, but I'm just going to make this move.
Well, you've learned to at least drop metal if you miss, so you don't got to chase the hill down the hill.
I'm happy about that.
I'm not feeling it.
I ran it, dude. Go, come on.
I'm not feeling it, you know?
I was like double the distance away.
It was.
I got
It was. It was.
No, this is good. You're keeping pace with the champ.
You know,
That's all you got to do.
Okay, guys, here we are on hole number 3. Looks like the hole is up 2 holes already. Ricky gave it a great shot, and Chris, well, he got a par also. This hole is in the B placement. It is 315 feet. It is a hard dogleg left. The tee pad is not really supporting the angle of the hole. It was an afterthought, but it definitely ought to pose a challenge for these guys. So let's see how they do on this one.
Hole 3 is a tricky hole. There's a guardian tree on the left-hand side. I'm trying to throw a big hyzer way right and let it crash back left towards the basket.
All right, this hole's a pretty tricky one. I'm thinking about going the up high route, just kind of similar to Ricky's. Hopefully I get up there, give myself a putt, and throw in a cannon.
First person to say dibs gets the birdie.
Dibs?
Oh, lock it in. Your hands a little greasy from that sunscreen.
A little bit.
With authority. I like a good strong putt. He tried to get you.
Okay, this is hole number 4. We got a couple pars on the last hole again. Course is looking pretty tough so far. This is 388 feet. They got a chance to really air one out if they got a big arm, maybe turn over a backhand, right-handed throw. A lot of people that don't have that kind of distance go straight at it with a little fade to the left. Roller is kind of out of the play. The ground is very tough. This is the toughest placement in this hole as well. Let's see how they do on this one.
Hole 4, I'm going with the sidearm champion monster, trying to go around the guardian tree, flex it back left, and then back right towards the basket.
All right, this is hole 4. I'm kind of in between shots right now. I want to throw a backhand turnover with the Roadrunner, but I think I'm going to go with the forehand shot, nice and flat. Hopefully make it around the corner and give me a putt.
Always walking in front of everybody, even though he's last to shoot.
Hurry up to wait.
Hurry up to wait. It's good though. You catch your breath and then you focus and then you make your putt.
I guess I'll go.
Up 1 on Rob's course.
Okay guys, this is hole number 5. It's 266 feet, but don't let that fool you. It's got a Mando in the middle that it makes this by far the most difficult position. The key play is a forehand roller or a very high sky hyzer. And by the way, Ricky did finally get on the board and got a birdie, so of course got his first shot against it so far. Let's see how they do on this hole.
I'm going with the champion max. I'm going high hyzer, letting it stall out, crash left. This hole is a severe dogleg left, so I'm throwing really high and really with a lot of hyzer to get that drift back left.
I'm thinking about doing a pretty similar line, going up and over with the hyzer with this first run outlaw, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it gives me a putt.
Yeah, that was good.
Dude, what's up with everything being on the edge?
Yeah, terrible course design, huh?
Course is on the edge.
Oh, come on. Great bid.
Sometimes you just gotta lay up, man.
You got anything? Oh, come on. Nice.
Okay, guys, this is hole number 6. Hole number 5 got Ricky, but unfortunately he didn't deserve it. It was a great putt. I hate to see it go out like that. That being said, he is back to even with Chris. This is 369 feet. It is the original hole placement. The course was designed around this placement. When I first designed it, I seen this tree, knew it had to have a basket hanging on it, so we're playing on a hanging basket. Let's do it.
All right, we're looking at the Star Roadrunner on this hole. Get it to hyzer flip and turn over a little bit, but definitely come back towards the basket with a lot of glide. So we'll see how it goes.
Hole 6, I'm throwing a rock. I'm going to throw it straight down the fairway and let the beat up rock turn right back towards the basket.
You're pretty parked for this other pin location.
You know, it's not bad for this other pin. I think I'm going to try and put it in with my Ricky pig.
Okay. The ultimate betrayal. Hit the log, robbed of a park job.
Rob got me with this design. I can make up for the design with a good putt. Take that, Rob.
Take that, Rob.
This log got me, I got it back with my putt. All right, so the cameraman, Cam, aka the Disc Golf Donkeys, has offered up $20 for a birdie on this hole. That shows you how hard it's going to be.
Okay, this is hole number 7. This is 400 feet, but once again, don't let that fool you. The only way you're going to get to the basket is flying at least 500 feet. You have 2 options here. You can go up to high up on the mountain with a hyzer, or you can go down the alley with anything that will break left or stay straight. This was one of my biggest decisions to make, which hole placement I'd put it in. And I think this one will probably not give up the $20 bounty.
I'm going with the right gap, throwing at the big tree that's in the sunlight, and I'm going to try and fade past it and get back left towards the basket.
I'm going to do the straight up the gap shot. You guys didn't see that because everybody thought we were going up on the right gap, but I'm going to just go up the middle, see if I can get myself a nice little putt up there. It's probably going to be a par, but it'll at least keep me nice and safe. That's what I'm going for. The word on the street is when you're this far back, it's bogey town. So I'm going to do my best, maybe throw a forehand roller, get it to cut back out.
I got $10 if either of you save par here.
Woohoo! Why forehand roller, not backhand roller, Chris?
I'm going to try and get it to hit that cut and then run. So I think the backhand might just stay straight a little bit more than
So look,
That was great.
that's a great shot. Ricky Sasquatchy. No. They do say once you go to jail, you get stuck in the system, and you just keep going back to jail. It's the system.
All right, I'll take the bogey course. Just get me out of here. I know I'm getting a bogey course. Ouch. Oh, that was an adventure for a popular bogey.
All right, this is hole number 8, 302 feet. This hole, actually, it's not very realistic. I got it in this position just to stump these guys, to be honest with you. Their chances of getting over there are pretty much going up over the top with the big giant Anheuser, or a flex shot down the middle, or possibly a forehand from left to right. Let's see.
This hole is in a tough pin location, as are a lot of the holes out here. I'm going to throw a high turnover and throw it to the right of these two guardian trees and let it turn and fade and glide out back towards the basket. I'm going to change my shot up. I'm going to go with the roller this time. These trees grew in a lot more than I thought, so I'm going to have to go over, kind of crash the ground late.
All right, this hole's in a pretty tough position. I'm thinking about doing the high turnover backhand with the Patriot and hopefully get it to glide out and get close to the basket.
Yeah.
You almost stuck on the pad.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, I think the pad will save me about 100 feet. Oh.
All right, guys, this is hole number 9, 279 feet. The trick to this one is you got a low overhead that keeps you somewhat low, and then you got to get up on a shelf over the brush, which is basically almost impossible. But maybe these guys can do it.
I'm throwing a pig. Like Rob said, we got a low overhang, so I'm going to go into that and go up the hill and try and glide this pig up on the top shelf.
All right, I know Rick threw a pig and he was trying to show off a little bit, but I'm going to throw a ghost, a little faster speed. Hopefully I can make it over those trees and get close to the basket. Or not.
Wins.
Lame. You're just in this tree here. Good save from down there. That's tough.
I've got the course designer Rob and the This hole's a really tricky angle, as are a lot of holes out here in this pin locations. This hole's in a really tricky This hole's in a really tricky spot, as are a lot of the pins in these locations. It's like a tongue twister. As Rob stated, this is a very go around and sorry, I messed up. This is a tricky hole. You want to get a nice haul.
Hey, you got to tap in. But not wrong basket. So Rob, you put these power lines in here as an obstacle that these guys can hit?
That's one thing I did not do.